Alright guys, today is finally the day that geeks, nerds, have been looking forward to. Star Wars The Last Jedi hits theaters tonight. But I'm not seeing it tonight, rather tomorrow night with a bunch of friends. I'm gonna see it in standard, but I should be seeing it in IMAX on Saturday or Sunday with my parents. But for the meanwhile, tonight, Thursday night, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna watch Ferdinand, the new John Cena animated movie by Blue Sky. I'm extremely curious about this movie. I'm not really all that excited for this movie, but it's Blue Sky. The last thing that they made, well, was Ice Age, but which I actually kind of liked. But I just hope that this movie at least surprises. Plus, I'm curious to see how the casting of John Cena will work in this movie. But I'm about to head to the theater. So yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Alright guys, so the parking lot is pretty empty. This theater is not showing Star Wars. So I believe that's why it's actually empty. So guys, so there's no one in this theater, it's just me, so that's a bonus right there. So yeah, I saw Ferdinand before I saw Star Wars, but I still saw Star Wars, so it's not really a big deal. So yeah, welcome to my review for Blue Sky's newest film, Ferdinand. So Ferdinand centers around a bull named Ferdinand. When he was younger, he wanted to be a fighting bull, but when he was younger, he got lost, but then got adopted by a little girl and his dad. But then once he grew up, once again, he got lost, so he's trying to find his way back home. So I promise you, this is the last time I'm gonna say this in a animated review for this year. I've been saying this for just about every animated movie review I've been reviewing all this year. 2017 has been a really weak year for animation, where most of the films were either just good, okay, or just plain bad. But don't get me wrong, you still had the great animated movies like Coco and the Lego Batman movie. What I expected from this movie. I expected this to be another generic kids movie. And that's almost basically what we got with this movie. But on the positive side, it's actually not a bad movie. I think because my expectations for this movie were so low when I was walking into this movie, I kind of really liked it when I walked out of the movie. But as the days go on and the more I think about it, I still like it, but again, it's just a generic kids movie. Almost feels like it's made for kids, but at the same time, it's actually still trying to at least entertain the adults. Like, I know when I walked in, the theater was completely empty, but like 5 minutes before the movie even started, elderly couple sat in front of me, and they honestly seemed like they actually had a pretty good time watching this movie. And I'll give it this. This is a watchable kids movie. It doesn't really make you want to bleach your eyes like other animated movies this year made me want to do. No, it's actually quite entertaining. John Cena was fine in this role. He was good. I just don't see out of all the actors why they chose John Cena, but at the same time, I'm still kind of glad they chose John Cena because his career really kind of is building up, and he was still pretty good in this movie. Kate McKinnon, she plays like this goat, and she's like a side character, and I think she fits the role perfectly. The character she plays is extremely entertaining, even though she could get on some people's nerves. And then we also got the three hedgehogs, which I think that they were perfectly voiced and they were actually extremely entertaining, possibly my favorite characters in this movie. While we're talking about characters, some characters that really did get on my nerves were some of the characters. I'm not even sure of their characters. They're not in this movie as much, but for the screen time that they were in this movie, they really annoyed me. There were like three horses, and they just made some jokes that never really landed, and they were just flat out annoying. And man, that animation, it has like a smooth, silky look to it. It looks like you could touch it and it's gonna be all smooth. The animation here is really nice. It's of course made by Blue Sky, and they really have some really nice animated looking films. So Ferdinand, once again, it's just really nice looking animated film. Yeah, the animation is cartoony, but again, it's just very good. Some of the humor lands, and some of the humor doesn't land all that well. But for the most part, some of the humor is trying to appeal to kids, which is perfectly fine because it's basically the goal for this movie to have the kids entertained, and it's doing that well. But again, some of the humor is pretty good. Some of the humor is just eh. Ferdinand is a fine animated film. It's actually much better than I thought it was going to be. The main character is fun enough, so are some of the side characters, even though some can come off as annoying. But overall, Ferdinand, it's a pretty entertaining movie. I'd give this like a matinee watch, or I just wait to rent it, but I still think it's worth a watch, and I'm gonna give Ferdinand a B minus. I did not see this movie in 3D, but I did see a 3D trailer for this movie back with Captain Underpants, I believe, when I saw that movie in 3D, and 3D looked pretty good. And looking at the movie, it looks like it's worth a 3D watch as well. So, yeah, if you could cash in for a 3D, it looks like it'll be a pretty fun 3D viewing experience. But if not, I had a fine time watching standard 2D. But anyways, have you guys seen Ferdinand? If you guys seen it, what did you guys think about it? Also, this is the very last animated movie of 2017. Weak year, but overall, I think it ended pretty fine with Ferdinand. I'm kind of happy that it ended fine rather than bad, so that's good. But anyways, have you guys seen this movie? You guys seen it? What did you guys think about it? Tell me in the comment section down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.